Yes, you're on the Heat, SiriusXM. I'm Mina SayWhat. I'm sitting here with Bryson Tiller, the one and only, in Mina's house. I'm happy to see you in person because the last time we spoke was via Zoom. You had just dropped Anniversary, and it was like the pandemic, and it was like a weird time. Weird time. Very weird. But I felt like in that, I connected with you a lot off the music, and we talked about how you had been working on your music during the pandemic. How has things been for you? This is my first time seeing you since that time when you dropped your last album.
Things have been great. I've been just unlocking new levels and just happier overall and, having fun with music. Yeah.
I love that. This album, can we clap it up for this album? Bryson Tiller, self-titled. I love everything that you're experimenting on in this album.
Thank you.
There's classic Bryson Tiller on there, and then there's things that we see you kind of dipping into new lanes. Talk about creatively what made you want to do this, and especially this is your self-titled album.
Oh, I just really wanted to tear myself or rip myself out of the box instead of like just doing what everybody just thinks I'm supposed to do. Like, I just want to do what I want to take back control of, like, my artist career and my creativity, really, more than anything. Just like, because I like music. I love all genres of music. And, doing one genre just sounds super boring. And
you evolve as a person, too, right? Musically.
Absolutely.
And what you like to listen to and what really helps you creatively, and inspires you. So I hear that, and I like that for you. I really love that. I want to go into a song off the album. Now, we have been supporting Whatever She Wants, but what do you want to play right now off your debut album? Not your debut album, your self-titled album.
Let's play Persuasion.
Okay. Let's play Persuasion, and then we're going to talk about it.
Okay.
Because I love the writing on Persuasion and the little cute little like nasty but not nasty things going on in the song. And I love Victoria Monet. So we're going to play the song. I want people to really feel it, and then we're going to talk about it, okay? Let's go up right now. Persuasion, brand new from Bryson Tiller, Victoria Monet, here on the Heat, SiriusXM. You're in Mina's house. Oh, yes, it's the Heat, SiriusXM, Mina SayWhat. Bryson Tiller in the studio. I'm so happy to see you, not on Zoom, but in real life. And we've been talking about your album. So we played Persuasion. I love the writing. And I love how it's like you think she's about to say like, poom, poom. And then she says Persuasion, and you think she's about to say, and this is Victoria Monet, D, but then she says something else. And then you do it in your verse as well, too. Talk about writing that. And I saw D Mile was on the song, and he's killing everything right now. Talk about how that came about, because it really makes the song a little like nasty, but classy. And it revealed how nasty I am, because I'm finishing the phrase all nasty with it.
Nah, man, that was all. I got to give all the props and credit to Victoria Monet. She played it for me, and she was like, I heard it, and I was just like, I thought this. I had the same reaction as everybody else. I was like, what you say? Okay. And then she did it a couple of times, and I was like, wow, that is really creative. I love that. It's like, I'm not even gonna try to butcher. I was gonna say it reminds me of this one Family Guy episode. But anyways, I just had to keep that going. I was like, I have to do the same thing on my verses. I have to say things.
So I think Victoria's like one of two features on the album?
Two, yeah.
So why her and why these two? Because I know you're very selective about your features.
Honestly, it would have been nobody at all. But, I love Victoria so much. And, her Jaguar album really helped me through some times. And I used to fall asleep to it, just like it was very therapeutic to me. And, she's just one of those people, easy to talk to. She's a very, very sweet woman, and she was, wanted to work with me. So, and I wanted to work with her. So it was like, finally figured out. I was like, yo, for this album, I definitely have to have her. She would have been the only feature, but we ended up working with Clara on Ram. But yeah, no, Victoria's great.
And Ram has the drill beat. Right, the little hip
the Jersey Club.
Yes, and I'm from Jersey, so
okay.
I love me some Ram.
Yeah, okay.
And that's part of the experimentation that we're talking about when it comes to this album in you. What song did you really gravitate towards in this new season, I guess, of Bryson Tiller, where you're incorporating different elements into your music?
The The most, I don't know. That's a good question. I like everything. It's hard because like I just grab all of them really. Like I don't know. Some days I'm in a rap pocket, and then the next days I just want to like sing a ballad, and then the next days I want to just be swaggy and keep it simple or be fun and playful, like on Persuasion. And I don't know. It just depends.
I like Rich Boy.
Rich Boy. Yeah.
When I heard to throw some D's on it, because that is everything that I am, right? I want to turn up, but then I also want to have like a good R&B song.
Yeah.
And then you also sample Bubba Sparks, right?
Bubba Sparks?
No, what was this other sample that you had?
I don't know.
It was a booty, rocking everywhere. Yeah.
Oh, no, you talking about Yin Yang Twins.
Yeah, yes. Dun, dun, dun. Yep. Come here, little mama, let me whisper in your ear. Yes. Talk to me about why those samples, because they're classic hip hop songs. I immediately was like, oh, it took me back to my childhood, and then you added a different spin to it.
I thought it was important to have those in there just because I love hip hop. And, it's definitely a huge part of my DNA as an artist. And, I just thought it was clever. I've never heard nobody do the Yin Yang Twin sample like that or the Rich Boy sample like that.
Yeah, I loved it. Let's go into a song right now. What song do you want to play? We just talked about a whole bunch.
Let's play Rich Boy.
Okay, this is my song. We're going to turn up, okay? And we got to hit the throw some D's on it, okay? Brand new from Bryson Tiller, Rich Boy, off this the self-titled album here on The Heat, SiriusXM. It's Mina SayWhat. You're on The Heat, SiriusXM. It's Mina SayWhat. Bryson Tiller is in the house, Mina's house today. So we're talking about this album. It's your self-titled album, and it's what, your fourth album, correct? Mm-hmm. Why this one? Did you decide, like, I want it to be my name? I
just felt like it was time to, like I said earlier, take my the power of my creativity back. Just like, and also I wanted to show all things that Bryson Tiller is capable of. And there's more that I'm capable of as well, but I'm not about to get a 40-song album,
I did notice that there's a lot of songs on these albums. I just feel like you were being very creative.
Yeah, it was 18 songs actually. But yeah, there's a decent amount of songs on there, and it's gonna, I'm choosing to take some time after this album, so I just wanted to give people enough music to hold them over for a while, and yeah. You're
not taking that much time because you're going on a world tour. Right?
I'm on it right now. I'm finishing up. I got 20 more dates. So after this, I'm chilling, and I might go like a couple more places after that, like Asia or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see.
How is it being in front of these massive crowds? Because we know you suffer from social anxiety. How do you deal with that on a day-to-day?
I just realized that those people are just, happy to see me. They really rock with me, and they believe in my music. Don't get me wrong. There's always gonna be people out there in the crowd who could care less. They're like, she's a fan, I'm just here to support her, like I've had that happen plenty of times, boyfriends out there with straight faces and mean mugs, mad,
but they came to support.
But they there, and they might, who knows, they might have left a fan.
Right. All right, well, you are on tour. The album is out, on the way. We're going to wrap things up, and we're going to talk about the album cover, right? Because we have to talk about that because it's very creative. Yeah. And it actually goes along with your shirt that says Trapsoul Games. Yeah. So I'm wondering what that's about. Bryson Tiller is here on The Heat, SiriusXM. It's Mina SayWhat. You're in Mina's house on The Heat. Bryson Tiller is here. So what's the album cover about? Because it's very, like, I play video games. I play Harry Potter. I used to play Zelda, and those are like girly games, right?
No, they're not girly games.
I played Zelda growing up, like remember the little duck shooting game and like Super Mario Kart and stuff? I actively now play Harry Potter, and it's very game-like, this album cover. Can you tell me about it?
Yeah, it's very cyberpunk inspired. That's one of my favorite games. I love that IP. I love the future. I love sci-fi more than anything. So I was just like, man, this is like my futuristic, or this is like my time capsule, my ode to the future. Hopefully somebody discovers it, 200 years from now, and they're like, how did he know we was going to look like this? Whatever. So, yeah, I love cyberpunk, though. It's very cyberpunk inspired, with all the like cyber lines and the cyber gear on the neck and whatnot. So, definitely wanted to do something that was very me for the album cover, something that I like looking at.
Is that what you do in your pastime? You play video games?
Pastime, no.
Currently? Oh, this is what you do all the time.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm designing my own game right now, actually. So, I spend a lot of time with video games.
So is that what Trapsoul Games is?
Yeah, it's my game studio. We're designing the game right now. We've been working on it for 3 years now. So.
Wow, what is that like, designing a game? Like, what's the day-to-day look like for that?
It can be tough. I'm talking to like several different artists all over the world. And there's language barriers sometimes. And it's just a learning process. I'm just enjoying it, enjoying the creation of it. It's like making it is like making my first album. I didn't know how to make a first album. I thought, honestly, when I was making trap, so I thought I was making a mixtape.
Wow.
In my head, like I was just like, I'm just having fun and just gonna, but whatever. It's a lot like making my album, but more fun. I love the creative process, and I'm just filled with joy every time I'm working on the game.
Yeah. You bring up Trapsoul. I think it's about to be like, what, the 10-year, right? Next year?
Yep, next year.
10-year anniversary. When you look back at that time and that album, what is the impact now looking at it 10 years later from what you created?
It's cool, man. It's dope to see. It's dope that I'm still here, that I'm able to still be here 10 years later. That's really awesome. The first song that I dropped will be 10 years this old, which was Don't, from that album. So that'll be this year, 10/9/24. Yeah, that'll be when it turns 10. But no, it's dope, man. I'm very grateful for all the success that I've been able to have since then. I've changed a lot of lives, and my own life, obviously, and then my family's. And it's great. And
you changed music, right?
Debatable.
Sonically,
debatable.
You don't see yourself in that light.
I just make music.
You should, sir.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Before we go, I know you're a girl dad. I have a daughter. So what kind of dad are you? I'm interested in that. And, just balancing the building of a video game and music and tour and being a girl dad.
I'm definitely the dad. How do I answer this question? Me and my daughters, we just be chilling, man. Like we can all just, as long as we're in each other's space, all three of us, we're having a good time. Like one might be screaming and jumping on the trampoline. The other one might be playing video games, and then I might be playing some video games or working on my game, or we might all be watching a movie. We love swimming. We love going to the beach. I don't know.
What's the weirdest girl dad thing you've done? Like, have you painted your nails or
let
them do your hair?
I've definitely done that.
Yeah. What's like the weirdest thing that you're like, I never thought I'd be doing this, but I'm a girl dad now and I have to do it?
That's a good question. I don't know yet. I really don't know. I think I'm still unlocking these things. Everything that I've done so far just feels appropriate, as a girl dad. So I don't know. I don't know if I could call anything weird at all.
Okay. I love that. That's the perfect answer.
Yeah. But the coolest thing that I've done as a girl dad is daddy-daughter dance. That was amazing.
Aww.
I cried. Yeah, it was great.
I love that. Oh, Bryson Tiller, girl dad, video game programmer, creator, king of Trapsoul, created a whole new vibe, just everything. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for your energy.
Thank you.
I love the album and I love everything. And I want to leave us with Calypso because I like the vibe. All right. And I was like, ooh, let's go, Bryson. I'm moving my hips. Okay. But, tell us about this song and we'll go into it.
Shout out to my brother, Che Crew. He wrote on the song with me. And we were in the studio in LA. And I remember hearing the song when he played it for me, loved it. But I just loved it like on the surface level. And then I was upstairs chilling, watching a movie, and I heard all the guys going crazy down there, and they like finally realized it was like, yo, this is like a movie, like, the way the lyrics are playing out, and they was explaining it. Then I came down and I was like, yo, what's going on? And then they like explained it to me, and I was just like, oh, I didn't even think about it like that. Like this really is like, a movie. I'm kind of seeing it. And I just went and recorded the song right then and there. And I just remember the guys just going crazy once I played it for them after I recorded the song.
All right, Bryson Tiller, we're going to leave off. Thank you for coming through. This is brand new off of Bryson's self-titled album, Calypso, here on the Heat SiriusXM. It's Mina SayWhat.